Now or Never is the name of his company. At 37 years of age, Jurai Berezny lives in Switzerland and is living his own dream job. From bartender in the US to content creator in Switzerland, through a journey of determination, failure, and patience, it took him 35 years to understand what he wanted to do in life. His message? It's never too late. Let's listen to inspiring Jurai Berezny.
Hi there, guys. Good evening.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So you told me on Facebook when I was asking for who wanted to give an interview about his job, he said, I have a great story to tell. So I am looking forward to hearing your story.
I'd be more than happy to share my story.
Great. So how did you become a content creator?
It all happened in 2017 when I moved to Switzerland from London, where I met my fiancée, who actually told me like, oh, let's move to Switzerland, quality of life and everything. I was like, okay, let's go. Let's see what's going to happen. So when I came here, obviously I have no friends, no French, no job, no work permit, like nothing, like completely coming to the country completely blind, like don't know anything. And a video I started making just through the iPhone to see, because I always like it. I always like doing the movement, the colors, the emotion when it's in slow motion. So I started making video in 2017 just through the iPhone, and things got so big that after a year in Switzerland, I quit my job and I risked it. I bought all my equipment, I invest all my money, and I risk it all in or nothing. And slowly start building.
And so before you were not doing content creation?
No,
right?
I've been doing completely different things related to my now kind of like a dream.
And what were you doing before?
I was working in hotels for 15 years as a bartender and waiter and kitchen porter and runner and busser. I tried to chase money so I can pay my bills. Now it's completely different, everything.
So what made you change your life?
I wanted to change my life. I wanted to do something that I really enjoy doing it, because lately what I see, particularly in Switzerland, but around the world, about 87% people hate their jobs. Everybody can change. Like, I can wake up, for example, if I do something else, I can wake up, okay, let's change your life. You can change it. But what makes me change? That I want to do something for myself finally, not for others. I want to be my own boss. I want to be financially independent. I want to have my day off, and I want to take a day off. I want to have my holiday whenever I want my holiday, and I don't have to be dependent on other people. So it's all about the mindset. But the first thing I changed was the mindset, like looking at the world different way. It's gonna be, I risk it all. So I knew it's going to be hard, but now it's still hard, but it's not as at the beginning. The beginning is always hard.
Right. So for someone who would love to change because they hate their job or they would like to do something else, how do you take that step? Because you said you didn't know about content creation, you didn't know about video making and so forth. How did you start? Like, did you just one morning wake up and say, I'm going to do a video now?
No, it didn't happen. It's like overnight success doesn't exist. It happens in like maybe 7 or 8 months. I really love doing it. And I've seen lots of, like, especially I watch lots of YouTube. Like, YouTube is my TV now. So this is where I study. Like, just so you know, I don't have education. I never finished school, nothing. So I learned everything from YouTube, like tutorials, like people like Peter McKinnon, Matti Hapoya, like all these big successful YouTubers. And this is how I learned. So back to this, what you were saying is that I just started slowly, because the water is still dripping, but slowly. I don't need to go fast, but you need to start slowly, day by day. But people, when they, for example, open a business, after 1 or 2 weeks, they give up because they failed or it's not running. But it doesn't happen overnight. So the first thing I had to change was the mindset, like the way I looking at the world. And I have to, when you start a business, you have to start think of money. You have to start caring about the consumer, the customer. So for me, when somebody hiring me, for example, what I offer experience from the A to the Z, from the process, the customization of the video and stuff like that.
You were talking about failure.
Yes, the best.
That's the best, right?
It's part of the process. You will fail more. You fail more than you succeed, and that's true. I can see on my business. Maybe not for everyone, but on me, I see it like failure. Like I messed up a project, for example, or I never missed a deadline. I always deliver my video within 72 hours to my clients, like the first version. But failure, like, I don't know, I forgot SD cards for my camera. I forgot to charge the drone. I missed the meeting. And but you cannot be upset about failure because you take your energy out and you're not focused on what you wanted to achieve. Failure, I love failing. I learned how to fail and I love it.
That is very good because, as you say, it is a way to learn and improve, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. Not everybody maybe has the mindset or also the character to say, let's stay positive.
Yeah.
Failure is good, then we'll do better next time.
Absolutely. Yeah. You learn every day, like today I know when I was at work, I made some mistakes, but I know for the next day, for Friday or for Saturday or for Sunday, Like today, for example, I start using new editing software, DaVinci, which I have no clue about it, how to use it. But I still have 2 projects to use in Adobe Premiere. But from next week, Monday, I'm deleting because I don't want to use it because I want to learn something new. And everybody recommended DaVinci is good for the color grading and like big filmmakers using it. So I was like, so I bought it, and one lifetime payment, let's do it. So I don't know where I'm going to start. But the best way is to start, like, just go on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. Like, it's the YouTube University. It's the best school.
You were also telling me about a very nice part of your job, which is giving workshops on photo editing on smartphones.
Yes, I'm doing it with my partner in crime, Elizabeth. She's from Holland, but she lives in Sevion. And as this is the lady, I start my kind of journey into digital storytelling, because she's the one who teach me about the camera, like what is f-stop, shutter speed, how to use the camera, composition, lights. And even she told me, like, you need to quit your job. Even she told me, like, you have to quit your job. What you're doing right now, you're wasting your time. Go and risk it. And when I was doing the videos on iPhone, she approached me, like, do you think it will be a good idea to try to do videography on smartphone? I was like, yeah. So we sit down, we create a presentation. So yeah, so I teach people, teach people how to edit video on iPhone, how to add the music, how to change the color grading, how to add the text, how to add emojis, because now the video is booming in any application. And for yourself, like TikTok, it's video. It's crazy.
That's true. So how did you start with the first client?
When it comes to the publicity of my business, I never paid for any publicity of my business. Everything was word of mouth, or even through to Instagram, LinkedIn. Lately, I started using LinkedIn a lot when I'm sharing my work, and I can see it's working. Because I have a LinkedIn for about a year and a half, but I never use it in general. I was like, it's for business. But now I'm the business owner, so I have to try it. Everything was word of mouth. Everybody just passed my phone. I never paid for my advertisement. Never. I let people create the advertisement for me. So this is how I create lots of clients. But from time to time also, for example, let's say the music festival in 2018 called The People in the City. Wasn't paid job, but I approached the right person. And I sent a message on Facebook to the People in the City page. And I said, like, hi, my name is Jurai, and I'm a content creator based in Lausanne. I'm starting and I'm looking for some experience to take maybe some photos, videos. And since then, I met a guy, which I'm very grateful that we met. We've done about 7 festivals together. One was paid. One was unpaid. The rest was all the paid job. But I also, for example, I've done festivals like Shape Festival, which I did. It's in Lisa. It's a 4-day festival. It's kind of small. Also, sunset party was in Kuklos, and the evening was like an après-ski. And it was 4 days like techno non-stop. So I did it for the exchange because it's a small festival, so the budget wasn't that small. But they offer me accommodation, they offer me free drinks, free ski pass, so hotels. So I was like, I took my fiance. I didn't have a kid that time, so I was like, let's go, let's do this, So yeah, now like everything is word of mouth. Like people recommend me, and like I told you, I paid for my advertisement once, maybe twice on Instagram. It never worked. Maybe I post wrong content, or maybe it wasn't very engaging. But mostly word of mouth. This is how I'm spreading my words.
So do you go out there and talk to people? Do you take the initiative?
I did couple networking, but didn't really work. So I was like, when I went to this networking and I was there and I present my business, this is what I do. I already knew that those people are not my future clients. Because, when somebody says like, oh, I make videos, okay, whatever, this is how this was the response from some people. I was like, okay, I'm not in the right place. So then, I don't know how to explain, but really word of mouth. I never put on 20 minutes advertisement. Anibis, I did once. I got one client, which is returning client, which is good. He doesn't book my services very often, but when he does, it's a good package that he chooses. So, and then, it's, I don't know how to explain, like word of mouth, everything.
So word of mouth, yes, but there has to be one initial one, right? Like the first client that paid you, was it a friend? Was it through connections, or did you knock at doors?
Through connections.
Through connections, yeah.
I send couple emails. I send a message via Instagram. Hi, I'm a content creator. I believe that my creativity could bring you some more visibility for your business. Nobody never reply on Instagram. It's very hard. Like people not really communicating. Like people all they care about is the followers. Like I have about 1,800 followers, which is not a lot, but for me it's just a number. I really communicate with my followers. If somebody hits me follow, I follow back, and I send a message like, hi and welcome. Is there anything I can help you with? And people don't do it. People just want to see follow. Mm-hmm. For some people, they think that they have a big amount of followers. They think this is the biggest success. No. You can have 2 million followers, but if your business is crap, it will never work. Okay, you can post some pictures, but there's also a dark side of social media, Mm-hmm. I've done it. I've been to the dark side in my life, in a bad path, but now I'm on the right path in my life. So everything is the way it should be now.
That's great.
But now I want more from my life. Now I'm hungry for success.
That's fantastic. And so the times of COVID, 2020 was hard. How did you deal with it? Was it hard for you as well?
Like I told you, 2020. The best year with the sad ending, but we get to that. So when they announced the quarantine and lockdown, it was Friday 13th of March, and I was doing music videos for one Dominican Republic artist, and we were doing a music video in Lausanne Cocktail Club when they announced, and then from Saturday everything shuts. So I came home. I was like, I have no business. Like cancellation, Electron Festival, Chocolate Festival, some businesses cancel. Just email cancellation. I was devastated, but the next day or maybe a couple of days later, I realized the only thing I lost was money, nothing else. I believe that at least in my field, at least in my business, I was only affected by losing money, not the creativity. For me, the COVID was to push forward. Like, now is the time to shine. Now is the time to create. You will have to create even if you're not making money. And from June, I found a part-time job because I wasn't really forced, but it was okay to business was kind of running, but it was like pay the bills, save some money, and next month. So I get a part-time job, and then July, August, September, October, November, it was it explodes. It was just orders. Everything through the mouth. Everything word of mouth. So I was affected the creative ways. Yes, it was very good. Increased my followers, my YouTube. But then in the end, my mom passed away at the end of the year. So it was kind of, when you're so high on top of your success, like you're excited, and then you start from zero completely again. But something ends and something new begins. And this life, our time will come, my time will come, your time will come. Like everyone's, you don't live forever. So now is the time to enjoy the life every single day while you can.
That is a very good advice. And to end, what would you suggest someone who wants to change but is afraid of changing or doesn't know whether it's going to work or not, but really would like to do something else?
The fear. People have lots of fears. People are afraid to try something new because they feel they say, oh, it will fail. And how do you know? You think you know, but it's not how it works. You really have to try it. Like, I still want to try so many things. And the fear is, I don't know how to explain, like people are so afraid to do things because probably they have a job, so they kind of secure financially. But when it comes to the Friday, they're like so happy because it's the weekend. Like last week I worked 7 days a week. Monday, today, tomorrow I'm going to mountain, so it's kind of like a relaxing touristing day. But I'm still taking my camera, I'm taking my drone to create something. Yeah, people are very afraid to do things because they are afraid to fail. But failure, this is how you learn. Fear is there's no fear anymore. You all have to have consistency. How do you say this word? Consistency. I don't know how
Consistency.
Consistency. Yes, you have to keep going. You have to. You cannot stop. You have to keep moving forward. There's no. Okay, you made a mistake. Okay, you don't fall. Denzel Washington says, you don't fall back. You fall forward and you get up and you keep going, keep moving forward. So the fear kills dreams. And emotions, you have to be stronger than your emotions because it will kill everything. We're all going to die one day. That's the 3 motivations that I learned from my kind of mentor that I like watching lots of mentors and I watching motivation videos on YouTube like every day in the car, in the headphones. And one lady stopped one of my favorites mentor and he said 3 advices for me, and he said, you're gonna die, do something about it. I mean, like, come on, like, go read. Can you imagine, like, some people wake up in the morning and already being miserable from the minute they wake up until they go sleep? What life is this? Like, I wake up, I'm pumped. And Monday is my big, you know what I mean? Like Monday, I love Mondays. Like weekends, I don't live for the weekends anymore. I'm so happy that the clubs are closed. So it's not like distracting me, but I believe now during this, the hardest time, at least not for everyone, everybody looking at the situation differently. But for me, now is the time to build everything because I'm pretty sure 2021, it picks up very well. I'm very I have lots of work. So it's good, you know.
Jurai, thank you so much. It's been
my pleasure.
Very, very inspiring, and I'm sure that it's going to give some good push to people that are looking forward to changing something in their life, like you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it took you, 15 years to change?
It took me 15 years. In general, 35 years to find my passion. So if you're like 23 or 25, you're still too young. You can't have figured out your life now. Like, oh, this is what I wanted to do. Like, I know one person also who's dancing, but she's painting on the free time. You know, I was making the cocktails. I done competition, but then video, it's like I'm more obsessed. I'm obsessed with my job. Like, I love it so much.
That's great. Yeah. So it took you 35 years, and how old are you now?
37.
37. Okay, so almost all your life, and so it's never too late to figure it out.
Yeah, it's never too late. Yeah.
Never too late to start.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on this note, we end. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Bye.